Okay, like I said, we're going to be talking about something different than the copy machine example because, again, I don't think kids have a lot of experience of enlarging a figure, making it bigger, or shrinking a figure or reducing it on a copy machine. But something that students usually have a lot of experience is with pictures, whether that's posting it to social media of some sort or not. Also within Google Slides. Google Slides, especially in school, we utilize pictures like that. And so I've got a picture right here of my buddy Forrest, my best friend, um, with my number two being my husband. But my buddy Forrest, he loves me. I love him. He is my dog, and I'm his person. And in this case right here, I want to post this very cute picture of him on my social media. But it doesn't look very good. Like it's just, you can barely make out anything about him. And so one of the things that I'm going to do is I need to make it larger so that you can actually see how cute and how great his eyebrows are in this particular picture. So to do that, I'm going to make it larger. So if I go and I extend out the base this way, the length, if you will, he doesn't look very cute. Certainly not the dog that I love to snuggle with. So that part right there doesn't work. Even though I made this one side right here, I hope you can see what I'm doing with my finger. Let's see here if I can do this. Even though I made this side right here longer, it still doesn't look right. So what I'm going to do is, instead, I'm going to go back. I'm going to undo it. And I'm going to try and make it look better. So I'm going to try and make it bigger a different way. So I'm going to extend out the length or the width this way. And again, now it kind of looks like, I don't know, a schnauzer maybe? I'm not really sure what's going on with him right here. So the question is, what can I actually do to make it so that Forrest's picture is larger, but that so that he doesn't become distorted or look weird? So many times students will tell me I need to grab one of these corners like this, and I need to move it, and that will help. So if I move this corner down this way, and I grab this corner and I kind of move it down this way, and maybe this guy up here, okay? So now I have a much better picture of my Forrest, and you absolutely can see both his whiskers and his mustache and his eyebrows on there. You can tell this is a real life picture because right here we've got trimester 2 progress reports happening, right? So that's a real life picture going on. But so again, the reason why it works, why that guy right there works, is because when I go and I grab a hold, oh fiddlesticks, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's do that. I'm back. So when I click on this and I grab one of those corners and I pull it, what's happening to both the length and the width at the same time, to the base and the height? So they're both increasing by the same rate. And that's what makes it so that he doesn't have a strange noggin that way. Okay? So that's really important to know. We've got to do the same thing at the same rate to both our base and our height, to all the lengths, so that it doesn't become distorted. And so that's key as we head into the next problem, which is right here. It says Karen's learning how to use a copy machine at her school's main office, and she decides to scale the figure shown, it's actually at right, by 300%. She wonders what will happen to the figure. So it says for this, we're going to use the dot paper that's on the next part of your paper or on your packet. You're going to copy the original figure on your dot paper and label it with the length of each side. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to go right here. So I'm going to go to my dot paper, which is right here, and I'm going to copy what was on that paper or on my notebook, which is again right here. So I kind of see, I look at this and I see kind of a backwards California of sorts right here. That's what it looks like to me anyway, maybe a sock, stocking, if you will. So I'm going to start up here with this as I copy it. So I'm going to pick a side because I know I'm going to have several of these that I need to do. And I kind of have this guy right here, and it kind of goes like this. So I'm going to want to go from one dot to another. So this is 1, 1, 1. So I'm going to go ahead and label those. And then I'm going to look back at my figure again. Now it kind of makes a little diagonal jaunt right there. And then I have 2 right there. So, oops, that's not the right one. So I'm going to go my diagonal jaunt, which is also a 1. And then we have 1, 2. Again, I'm counting in between my dots. I'm going to go back to my original. So I'm going to go up 1 and then over 2. Up 1 and over 2. So I have 1 right here and 2 right there. So that's my original, and I'm going to go ahead and label it with an O for original.